We're here at this edition of the Health of ExCon in Africa, in Egypt, specifically at the heart of Cairo. And we are going to be making a very distinguished interview with the Prime Minister of Serbia, His Excellency Mr. Duro Musat. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Prime Minister.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for this invitation. It's really a pleasure to speak with you.
It's a pleasure talking to you, and thank you for being with us on Nile TV International, and welcome to Egypt, of course. And we'd like to know about the future cooperation between Egypt and Serbia in different fields.
Yes, this is an opportunity to discuss again with the Prime Minister, a friend of mine, who is really a great man, and we discussed last year for the first time. But I think that it is really a momentum for us to continue and to actually start our bilateral, let's say, involvement of everything that we discussed before. So we have the free trade agreement, and based on that, I think that the opening of our Chamber of Commerce until the end of the year will be a first initial point that will, push into the further economic relations and further development of our possibilities in that field, which is really broad and wide. Until now, we do not have a very high, let's say, economic exchange. But I believe that by the implementation of the direct flights that will be opened soon between Cairo and Belgrade, we will have lots of opportunities for the direct communication. I believe that it will increase the number of tourists. We are the host of the Expo 2027 in Belgrade next year, so this is the world exhibition. I invited the Prime Minister also to consider the presentation of the famous Egyptian collection of the Egyptian civilization, the themed issues. So some of the themes that will be very nicely accepted in Europe. For the first time, that kind of exhibition could be in Belgrade, and I believe that we will fulfill also this agreement or this talk. Today and tomorrow I will speak with the trade ministers of trade, and tomorrow also with the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, and I think that those persons will be of the paramount importance for the spreading our collaboration, cooperation and further development, because we are traditionally in a perfect political relations. The traditionally relations between the Egyptian people and the Serbian people are very strong, and this year we are celebrating the 65th anniversary of the first non-aligned conference that was held in 1961 in Belgrade. So I invited also the Prime Minister to be my special guest and to be the guest of Serbia for that occasion, and I believe that we will fulfill this let's say, proposal.
Right. Your Excellency, despite the geographical distance between Serbia and Egypt, what are your recommendations for more projects, especially that Egypt is looking towards the green energy and the economic zones here in Egypt? How can Serbia be a part of these kind of projects?
Yes, we are not so far away. We are just two and a half hours apart by plane, of course. So I believe that the green energy is something that is really needed, and today, if we have these CBAMs in Europe, actually to switching from the carbon to the wind, to the solar energy, or those greens, I believe that the role of Egypt will be of real importance. This is something that we could and that we should discuss in future, and that will probably have an impact on both sides in the mean of trading, implementing the energy into the industry production, etc. So I believe that we have lots of issues to propose. There are also issues related to, let's say, medical tourism on both sides, but especially in Serbia we have lots of those, like, let's say, spa and rehabilitation centers that could be nicely used also by the Egyptian citizens, and I really think that we could have lots of things to propose in the years ahead. So this is my conclusion, because there is really a very free will toward the strengthening the cooperation between the two countries.